Alright, hey, what's up you guys? Happy Thursday. I hope you had a great St. Patrick's Day. I'm full as all hell. So, there's a YouTube video up. It's 10 minutes long. It's a flow. You can do that. Anyways, I want to share with you about my story, my childhood. And, like you see on my Instagram, I work out all around here. And it's like, where the hell is this guy at all the time? A lot of the places that I share are not my home. However, this is my home. This is where I grew up. This is where my health journey started, where I fell in love with sports, where I made my first friends, and where my yoga journey started. So it began all really with my grandfather moving here from New York, wanting to start a winery. He was homeless, slept like on the box things or whatever like that, you know, on the cardboard boxes, and polished shoes for a living, made like $1 an hour at the most. And so he started his winery, which is called Chateau Diana. I don't drink wine, I'm sober, so I don't do that stuff, but check it out if you're interested in wine. I know a lot of people are. So let's get started first with my parents' house, which is right up here. I first recognized that I have abandonment issues and I don't do that well being left alone for too long. I struggle with a lot of things, depression, all kinds of stuff. And my friends were a great outlet to a lot of that being subsided. And thank you guys so much. Start off with one of my friends. His name's Ryan Ramirez. He's my first friend ever. Love that guy. I remember my grandma, which that's her house right there. She's no longer with us, bless her heart, but that's where she lived, and she lost her dog one day. My dad was looking for her all day. He couldn't find it. Me and Ryan were up there playing probably Mortal Kombat or something like that, and he was like, "Oh, I'll give you guys $100 if you can find this dog." Ryan goes right down over there in the creek and walks up with the dog in his hands. My head goes, "Son of a bitch, no way, you found it." And Ryan's like, "Give him my $100. Good memory as a kid, man. And then, this is why I'm a huge Chicago Bears fan, right here. My cousin Cody and my Uncle Craig, I'd walk down here every Sunday, pretty much actually Monday through Sunday. I'd go down there, but on Sundays we sit and watch the Bears games. I've never missed one in my life. That's why I'm a huge Bears fan. If you're kind of like, why is this guy posting Chicago Bears stuff all the time? Just to give you a little insight on that. And then here's the pond. I suck at fishing. My brother and his friends would catfish and bass fish and all those kinds of things. But I'd come down here at nighttime with my flashlight and catch bullfrogs. I was good at that. And then here's the rope swing, my favorite part of the whole property. Do flips off here. And me and my buddy Cameron would always like swim across the pond. And it was so fun as a kid, and that's how I really started to get into exercise. Feels good, movement feels good, all these things feel really good. And over time I started to realize that food makes me feel good as well, and yoga. And so I started doing yoga. As a kid, my first pose was with my grandmother. I'm out of breath right now. I'm exhausted. I've been carrying this tripod with this huge ass camera with my arm out like this, which is like 15 pounds. You just try doing it. It's hard to do. And I did it for a little bit, so yay for me. Anyways, yeah, I started doing yoga at about age 19, but the first time I ever did it, I was in high school. I'd go with my friend Kathleen, Callum, and Michaela, and just a few friends and stuff, and I really liked it, but I just didn't do it continuously. And over time, in high school with sports, I started to really get into drugs, and that continued to be a problem up until about a year ago, actually. And so I'm grateful that it's not a problem right now, and I feel really good about that. I actually just did something with my dad that I've been procrastinating on for about 6 months, and I'm feeling pretty damn good right now, and at peace with myself. Love that guy. So yeah, I started doing yoga in college, playing baseball at Irvine, and a little bit before that too in Sacramento, but not so much. And over the years, I've just continued to do it, despite the drug problem, despite getting my heart broken and breaking my own heart and all these different things with relationships, and you know, despite like saying something and not being believed, and my words holding value, then they don't hold value, and today they hold a lot of value. So what I say is what it is, which is really cool, and I feel super confident about that. Yeah, so I've been really focusing on eating well as well, and still have my cheat days and my cheat meals, which is cool. But for the most part, what I do is yoga and a blend of what maybe is calisthenics. And it's funny because when I first started doing yoga, I was like, yoga is the only way. If you lift weights, or you do calisthenics, or you do like bar stars workouts, which is calisthenics, or you do cardio, a lot of cardio, all these different things, I'd like have this like really turn off judgmental place with me, like, or someone's doing something and I'm like, oh, that's not yoga. I say these kinds of things, and over time I've just come to realize none of that shit really matters. And what really matters is that you have some sort of exercise that you do pretty regularly that gets your heart rate up, calms your mind, just most importantly makes you a better person. And that's what it's done for me. That's all that really matters, is what I'm doing in exercise, helping me with like depression, anger, loneliness, grief, fear. That's a big one. It's like, oh, I could do a whole video on fear. And is that running my life? Isn't that just a beautiful sound? Jeez Louise. I'm gonna end it right there. Have a great rest of your week. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in another video. Have some more yoga classes coming out soon. And yeah, I just wanted to let you have a chance to get to know me a little bit more. I'm sure I left a whole lot of stuff out, but that's why there's more. That's why the journey continues. Bye, you guys.